What's up, guys? As always, welcome back to the channel. And if you guys can clearly tell from the background, I came out here to the lake just to kind of like ride the bike for a little while, ride the skateboard, stuff like that. But I'm actually gonna walk for right now. I'm gonna probably walk around a couple of times, then maybe hop on the board or something. But anyways, what I wanted to say was, as you guys can see from the title, and I apologize about the 4 days. I worked all day yesterday, just about from 10 in the morning till 8 o'clock, so I was pretty worn out. I wanted to make some videos, didn't get the chance to, but I want to make it up to you guys right now. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into it, guys. The reason why you shouldn't let anyone dim your light. And it can be really hard for people to accept that fact, man, because if you guys are like, kind of like me, myself, right? I really want to say that I am, or at least that I've become a lot more compassionate, right, towards people, a lot more sympathetic, a lot more empathetic, you know, if you will. And it kind of costed me in the long run over time, right? Because there's been people that I've met, you know, they make it seem like they're struggling, you know, like life's hard. And yeah, you know what? I'll admit it, guys. 9 times out of 10, it probably is for them. And when you try to shine too much of your light on helping other people, it can really diminish your light over time, right? And I know that's kind of hard to hear, maybe hard to accept for a lot of people who are very caring, right? Who really care for people. And there's nothing wrong with that, guys, right? I'm just saying that you got to learn how to really watch your back, really watch the people that you let in and out of your life, because they can just strip everything from you in an instant, right? Some people like to take their time stripping things away from you. Some people like to just outright just destroy everything that you've built, right? Some people just can't accept the fact that you're shining more than them. And when they see that, it can be really bothersome, and it can really damage people, man, in a lot of different ways. Psychological is probably the most worst way, which is why we got people who are narcissistic. We got people who are, you know, psychopathic, right? Stuff like that, man. And it's really important for just the general population of people to understand that, right? Of course, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I haven't never done it before. There's been times where I've completely gone out of my way, guys, to help someone. I've gone broke just to help a couple of my friends, right? And I'm talking about I went flat broke, nothing in my wallet, nothing, right? But that's a different case with them, because my friends aren't like that, or else I wouldn't be telling you guys that they're my friends, right? And you know, vice versa, same for them. If I wasn't really their friend, I wouldn't be saying that, hey, see these guys right here, y'all? Those are my friends. But all in all, what I'm trying to say is, before I start to get way too off topic, is that other than being extremely careful not to overshare too much of what you have only for yourself with other people, there's going to be people, guys, who just don't like the light that you're radiating off you, right? There's going to be people who become blinded by that. And the reason why you guys may get complaints from people, the reason why you guys may constantly be having the same couple individuals or the same person talk trash to you and say this to you and say that to you and talk about you in this kind of way and talk about you in that way, talk to you about this person and that person, is because those are just insecurities that they have about themselves that they haven't learned how to deal with properly. And it really affects them in a way to where they think, okay, you know what, let me be the bully. Let me bully these people right here, because let me bully this person right here because they're shining in a way that I feel like I can't, which makes me want to bully them to try to get them to kind of see as if, okay, well, not saying you guys are like this, but in their heads they're probably thinking that you guys think that, you know, you're number one, it's your world, right? You're on top, screw everybody else, right? And that's not the case. You guys know that's not the case. I know that that's not the case, and they probably know that that's not the case. They're just too insecure about themselves to really want to look within themselves and really ask themselves a question. Look in the mirror and ask themselves, am I happy with the person that I'm looking at in the mirror, right? Am I happy with the choices that I've made in my life, right? Stuff like that. And until these people learn how to do this, until you as an individual learn how to do this, if you haven't so already, then it's going to be hard for you, man, right? And with me being who I am, I hate to have to see people struggle, man, right? I never liked that. I never really understood why, man, so many people have to live a life of suffering, live a life of, just not having anything. I just never understood why. Why? Like for what exactly cause these people to have to live through things like this, live through things like what they're going through, homelessness, just no clothes, no nothing, no home, nothing, right? And like I said, guys, it really all boils down to the choices that you're making, right? How much of your light are you shining on the world, man? What are you really doing that's helping the general population, helping just somebody, right? Which is why I'm doing what I'm doing, which is why Dante and all these other guys, Sente, all these guys are doing what they're doing, because they want you guys to do better, to be better, right? To become your greatest version, what they call it. To figure out what your soul's purpose is and fulfill that mission, right? All these wonderful, extravagant things, man, that we as humans are capable of doing, man, they're absolutely possible, but you just have to be willing to want to make a change within yourself, man. Because you can't change the world if you can't even change yourself. You can't change out the bad habits, right, that you may still indulge yourself in, right? Myself included. Because there's a lot of things, guys, that I still do now that I have got to stop doing, or I'm going to end up hurting myself in the long run. Now, it's nothing major, right? It's nothing crazy, but it's just things that I have got to discipline myself on. Along with not giving up too much of my light, too much of my energy to people who aren't reciprocating it back to me in a good, positive, healthy manner, right? And that's all I'm trying to, that's the only message I was wanting to relay to you guys in this video, and then I got another one planned for later. But it's just, all I want to tell you guys is do what you can, right? But then again, always keep your head up as well. Don't think that nothing in this life is out of your reach. Don't think that just because, oh man, I'm getting sapped from this person and that person and that person, that you're doing something wrong. It just means that that person is most likely an energy vampire, or a variety of other reasons, right? They're just not on the same wavelength as you, man. You got to find your soul tribe. And each and every day I'm slowly building mine up, and that's y'all. That's you guys, right? So that's the video for today, guys, or at least that's for this video right here in specific. Now, before it hits 9 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, because it's already gonna cost like 3 megabytes to upload. But I don't care. I'm changing the world. I'm changing somebody's life. I'm honestly doing what I feel like is my soul's purpose, man. So with that being said, peace and much love, guys. I will see y'all in the next one. Stay tuned for it. I show my gratitude for all you guys who tapped in and tuned in and all that. Peace and much love. See you guys.